Hey y'all, so we can go ahead and just jump straight into the video, okay? All right, I always start off my no makeup looks with toner. I'm always gonna do my skin prep. Might go in with a little moisturizer, here a little Cetaphil, and then prime, okay? Rub that all the way in. Wanna go in with a little color corrector. I use MAC, love that one. Just, put it in the spots that you feel like need a little extra coverage with the concealer. I usually do under eye, any blemishes I have around the mouth. Pat that out too. You want to diffuse it enough into the skin where it does not look too harsh, so it won't be so hard to blend the concealer into it. So yeah, again, like I say, around the mouth, a few little spots on my forehead. I'm having a very rough week with skin. I definitely think my cycle's coming on, but that's how it should look in the end. I'm also going to go on with Butterscotch by Too Faced, and on my chin, around my mouth. It's going to give it like a really defined like mouth area. Of course, I'm going to conceal just the parts. I'm not doing the full forehead today because this is not a full look. I'm also going to go on with Cookie by Too Faced and put that under my eye, just a little bit. So I take this LA Pro for my contour. I'm going to do just a little bit of contour. This is not going to include any foundation in this look. We're just going to go straight into it. And you see how I'm making those like kind of like circular brush motions? That's what I'm going to do to achieve this look. I take my Beauty Blender to kind of diffuse that out as well. All right, for my blush, surprisingly, I'm using a Fenty Beauty lipstick that will be listed in the bio there or the comments. I don't know what that's called. And I tried to use the sponge at first to blend this out. It wasn't doing it for me. I had to pick up my brush. Like, come on now. But yeah, I'll just keep doing that, keep brushing and blending. That's gonna be it. So from there, I'm going to go ahead and start blending out this concealer. You want to take your time doing this, especially because I did not, and you can see where I'm going to leave like a mess on my chin pretty much. But I went back in and blended it out because I did catch it before that. I moved on to the next step, which is going to be setting. But yeah, blend your chin. That's all I got to say. Spend time like actually blending this stuff out because you don't want like a mess. You don't want like a clown. Like, this is supposed to be no makeup. If you could see the makeup, then that defeat the whole purpose of the no makeup, right? Am I right? Like, come on. But yeah, I still didn't finish blending it, but I'm going to go back in and do it. I'm going to go into my under eye area and go ahead and start blending that out as well. And you see, I kind of take it up my nose a little bit because I'm going to prepare that to like conceal and contour that as well. So yeah, I'm basically done with that part. I'm just gonna go in and go ahead and start contouring my nose. I use that same concealer from LA Pro Girl. I think that's how you say that. And I just start going up down the bridge of my nose and then kind of like in towards where my brow bone is almost. Like I don't know if that's what that's called, but yeah, brow bone. And then I took a little concealer down the center of my nose. And started to just blend that out. So blend it all together. You want to blend all of those colors together, even the under eye you did, because you want all of that to just come together seamlessly. Yeah, just like that. To me, contouring your nose can be like a really hard process, so you really can skip that if you want. I went in with some Maybelline setting powder and pressed that in. Just go ahead and press it in completely. Yeah, keep pressing because it's some good powder. You want this to last all day too. You don't want to look greasy in the middle of the day, so just keep pressing. Okay, I'm gonna go in with my Patrick Ta blush. Y'all, I actually dropped this blush one time and broke the whole thing, so it's really just crumbles of blush, but you get the gist. I got these brushes here. This is how it's gonna look. Then I'm gonna go in with my Fenty bronzer, a little caramel cutie. I feel like this bronzer could be a little deeper. I probably should have got the other one, Island Tings, but I don't mind it. I actually like how it looks on me, so I keep using it. Whatever. From here, I'm going to go ahead and sweep that powder off, like press it in a little bit more, and also sweep off the excess. I am using a brow gel by Anastasia to just kind of keep my eyebrows in place. My hairs are so wild, so I kind of have to, honestly. And I get this flat angled brush and this Anastasia, what's it, the dip brow pomade. Yeah, and I'm just gonna do light strokes throughout the brow. This is natural, so you don't really have to do too much for your brows unless you don't have brows. Then do what you do, create them, or whatever shape you really want to do that. I try to keep it really natural because, like I said, I'm trying to do a no makeup, even though it's makeup and you could tell it's makeup. I don't know, but yeah, just something light. Like, I really try to take my time with my brows because brows are just like the hardest thing for makeup for me. Like, that's like the most important thing too. Because if your brows are off, then your whole makeup is off. Like, you could just tell, like, they don't match. But I'm also going in with that same butterscotch and cookie concealer. So butterscotch in the front of the brow and cookie for the tail of the brow. And I'm just gonna clean this up. I do go back in and kind of like fix it up some more, but it took me a real long time to do that, and I couldn't show y'all everything I wanted to as far as this brow. But look out for a brow tutorial or something. I don't know. I'm also going to go ahead and blend out that concealer because you don't want that to look so like harsh under there where you could tell, oh, this is where my brows were concealed and this is where my eye is. I also have this Ulta, like it's like a shimmer um eyeshadow slash eyeliner pencil. Yeah, I just use that in the corners of my eyes to give myself like a little bit of like, I don't know, what can I describe this as? Like it's like that's how I feel. I don't know. And then I spray myself down with my Urban Decay All Night Setting Spray. I use a little fan to kind of dry it and a brush to push all the powders and everything in. I also just it just to me it makes the look just seamless. It like makes everything just come together. So yeah, just press that powder in. I'm gonna move on to mascara. I use this Lash Sensation something, I don't know. But yeah, I put that on my top and my bottom. Now, I didn't show y'all all the layers I did, but I love a good like defined lash. I like my lashes to look like whimsical. I don't know. I just add so much mascara to the point where it's just like, ooh. And y'all see where oh, it made me so mad. Oh, it made me so mad, y'all. I had to go in and clean it up. Like, it was such a mess. But I cleaned it up, went in with my Jack Black lip balm to prep my lips because you can't start with dry lips, especially if you're going to go ahead with a matte lipstick. Come on now, be for real. I do line my lips with this Ulta lip liner. It's like a really deep brown. It might not even be a lip liner. It might be an eyeliner that I've turned into a lip liner, but that's my business. So yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and just keep lining those lips. It's a little closer view so y'all can kind of see how I do it. I'll do like a slight overline, but not really. Because my lips are already like sizable. They don't look that big, but they decent. Don't hate. And I also use like my fingers to kind of like diffuse that out. As you can see here, that's what I'm doing. Because, yeah, I don't know. I don't like it to be too harsh. But I went in with this Maybelline lipstick. And I love these. I don't know what it is about that lipstick, but it's so cute. And then I also did a NARS lip gloss. It's like a real light pink. So, yeah, you'll see this is how they're supposed to look in the end. And bam!